Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we returned to Survival Fountain of Youth. Last episode, we went through the basic tutorial of the game. We've got through general building, placing structures down, getting some resources, stuff like that. And we moved from the little tiny island that we wrecked or woke up on to, I guess, a bigger one here. We don't have quite too much of it opened up, although it looks like there's actually a cave or something over there to check out. Before we get to that, though, I'd like to try to get towards working and getting that workbench placed down. I think for that, I need to do some looking around to see what we can come across, as well as just getting more of our bearings in general. As it looks like we've got something weird over here. I know there's the fish... Oh, is that supposed to be a giant fish? Yeah, it says fishing spot. I don't have a rod or bait or anything here. So that's something interesting, is that we could eventually get to fishing. I think I'm going to go over this way, though, see about those little... there's some small trees there. There's also a little bit of what looks like debris here. Might be worth it. Just try to gather some more items. And I do want to keep my eyes open for trying to find, like, any large trees where I can find more of that liana vine. Because we need the rope to be able to create some more stuff. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do that. Okay, clean that up a bit. And I guess we'll just go walking through the grass and see what else we can find. We did pick up some wide leaves, so we were able to treat the injury from the other day. Yeah, do that. You have to mind our sun exposure bit. I don't want to get sunburn again. And this is... Oh! Okay, we've got another rock pile. Yeah, we'll just get that. We are starting to get pretty heavy for what we're carrying, so... Maybe what we'll do... Okay, we'll try that. Oh, God. Okay, so we have way too much to carry right now, so we'll drop the massive stone. Yeah, okay, so the stone is very heavy. Let me bring everything back and see if I can make up, like, a little chest or item box for where we've got set up here. Truth be told, I don't think this is actually all that big of an island if... Like, maybe there's more behind these two peaks, but for now, it doesn't seem too large. So I don't know if it's a case of, like, maybe I'll want to... There was a picture, I can't remember if it was, like, leaving the main menu or somewhere else, where it looked like you might be able to actually put things on the raft itself, like a bed or storage or things like that. But I think for now, because I'll be staying here for a while... We'll just look at keeping stuff on the ground. I do like with the building, you can actually choose to move stuff around as you wish, or as is needed. Yeah, so let's put that right there. Put that together. And move some stuff over. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll take the liana because I can actually make more rope with that. And we'll throw everything over, aside from the tools, because I'll probably need those. I just want to see when it comes to crafting more liana rope. I think that's... It's in other items, which is a little weird, so I thought that would be more so... Oh, hang on. Because we're in range of the chest, it's going to let us... Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, we'll craft all the rope we can. Ooh, that did take a fair bit of time to do, but you know what? I think it's going to be worth it. As we can place those, we just need a couple long sticks, then we have the workbench made. Let me go and see if I can find just another coconut or two. That's one thing I really should make as my next priority, is trying to find enough, some way of getting steady water returns. It's like right now, unless I find green coconuts, I'm kind of at a loss for properly safe drinking water. And the only place I've seen the coconut so far was there's one along the rocks of the beach here. Although, I mean, granted, there are the trees that I can always harvest from, too. I just want to see if maybe I can get lucky And find another one washed up so I can save them, rather than always going for them or completely tapping out the immediate resources. No, that's just... Oh, there's one. Snag that. I think we'll just stick with the one for now. Yeah, blueprints, do that. There we go. Water's pretty good. Food is still nice and high. The only thing we need now is sleep. I think we are to... Ooh. Is that a... Oh, no, that's just another leaf. But you know what? We might as well take it because we will be using more than likely. So far, though, not too many signs of life on the island. Just some crabs along the beach, but, I mean, if this is, like, beginner's first island, I can understand they don't want to exactly have the player bombarded by things. We're getting a few little bits and things here and there. Okay, we'll get 8 hours of sleep in, gives us plenty of energy to wake up to. And yeah, we're feeling pretty good. Minus 25% chance of injury because we're feeling so good. I'm going to check down this way again, see if we can get the long leaves, or long sticks, sorry. Make the workbench up. There, ooh, level 2 for throwing. A little bit of a morning snack. Or, well, probably going to be more like lunch by the time we get back. I do want to see if I can find that massive stone again and just add it to inventory, because we can make, I think it's the stone saw with it? We don't want to carry too many of them at once, given the sheer weight of them, but... Alright, here we go. Oh no, those are only small sticks. No, we don't want that. We need the long sticks. I think these might be the trees that'll give them. Yeah, there we go. Get that. And we'll do the same for this one here. Oop, okay. Get the one. And let me just see if I can... Okay, I need to find a small stone, although, truth be told, we should probably be able to find one easily enough around here. We've got a broken rain collector. I wonder if I could be able to then repair that. Ooh. Okay, this is a little interesting. Puffball mushroom. Yeah, we're going to drop because it does have an indigestion chance on that. Ooh. What? There we go. I was going to say, like, how long does it take to stab the scorpion? And what does that give? Crafting resource. Really? Yeah, I'm just going to deal with these guys so that way they don't get us before we get them. And we've got a map of Island of Hope. Ponce de Leon marked the approximate location of 2 water sources on the map. Coastal Grotto and the place where he lost his spyglass. Caption says that the spyglass remains the place where fireflies are visible at night. Okay, so I guess we're down here, so there is quite a bit more of the island north of the mountain area we're in. Oh, we also got living water. I think that... Yeah. I'm going to use that, because that'll get us to, like, full health proper. A letter from
Our captain, Juan Ponce de Leon, also survived the shipwreck. Sea currents brought him to this same island just a bit earlier before my awakening. He located the grotto and made it his temporary shelter. Then he started to act quickly and decisively. After building up the temporary camp, the captain began to explore the island. He named it the Island of Hope. During another trip, he heard distant cannon shots. It was a signal from one of our ships. The captain left this note, then hurriedly packed up and sailed toward the sound of the cannon fire. He was in a rush to help his crew. Running quickly, he forgot his spyglass on the other side of the island. If I find it, I will be able to look around the island.
I mean, truth be told, where the fireflies gather, I think that was actually by camp. To anyone who reads this, I am Juan Ponce de Leon, head of the expedition investigating these islands. Barely survived shipwreck here on lifeboat, survived leaving this note, spent a few days leaving a rough map. Here in the grotto, island may be uninhabited, full of wild birds and animals, so caution is advised. Found ruins, traces of ancient civilizations, mourning her and that. It is a conspicuous place that has close foundation of a house. If you find it, recommend taking good luck around clear weather before following my trail. Okay, and note about the living water. Find this while living water, person who finds it, restore the health of shipwreck, good luck. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll get the bone, because I think that's the first one we've actually gotten from the island so far. Some more resources. Oh. Okay, I might want to come back in here with a torch, just because, in case there are any other scorpions, I don't want to exactly get stung and have to deal with that too soon. Oh, plenty of small sticks, which is good. Actually, maybe I'll leave that here just in case I could use later on. But I do want to see if there's anything I can do for this, or is it just the case of, like, it's broken and I can't fix it? It's like, do I have something like a repair tool? Not really. I mean, I do have a wooden hammer, but I need a big branch. You know, I'm going to take it with us. Just see if maybe I can get this fixed up, and then we will have ourselves a way of having fresh water a little bit more reliably, too. I have to imagine if there's a broken version, then there's also a way to make, like, a working version or something. But, okay, I've got some objectives, craft some leaf equipment. So a hat, a skirt, and sandals. I guess just more ways to help keep the sun off us, and some kind of layering. But I think through that pass is where we'll get to the other half of the island. It's just, I think I'd like to get the workbench and a few things made up first. It did say there are birds and other wild animals, so it might be a bit dangerous out here. Okay, that's all in order there. Okay, so don't let me use long sticks in that. Yeah, sure, we'll use that for there. Okay, so now we got the workbench. We'll make up the weak bow. Wait, what? No, I need another long stick. I could make the leaf bandolier, though. Oh, you know what? Maybe the Liana belt would actually be good. That might give me another inventory slot. So yeah, let's get that made up. Yeah, so now I have a third slot we can put something on. What else might I want? Yeah, we'll make up the bandolier too. That, I think, is going to give us, when we are able to equip the bow, we've got a slot for arrows. We can make, okay, we can't make the bone knife blade. The stone spear, actually, what do we have right now? Is it just a wood spear? Yeah, it is. So, if I had a stone cutter... Wait, can I? I think I can make another stone cutter. That's what, tools? Yeah. Okay, put that together. And then if we do stone spear... Insufficient resources. Wait, do I need the stone cutter? Oh, maybe if it's in my hand, it doesn't count as I have an inventory. That was it. Okay, so we got a stone spear, which is helpful. Obsidian axe, we need an obsidian axe blade. We need tusks for that. We need the rope and that. We don't have anything for that yet. Processed scorpion venom. Interesting. To do. Bow spindle. Okay, I still need the liana rope for that. Yeah, I need to find more liana, that's for sure. What else? Coconut flask. Need liana rope. Fertilizer, stone axe blade. Just stone, coal. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, so I definitely need to get more long sticks. We'll repair the stone axe, though, and use that for trying to get stuff. These up here, I think, might just give me more small sticks. Let's just take a look, though. Yeah, that's small. Or if I cut it down, that would give me a common log. You know what? I'm going to take this and see if I can change this down into something else. Since we do have the workbench back here. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Lay it right on the workbench to work with. Okay, so if we go down to resources... long stick... Okay, if I pick that up now... But... Okay, I'm confused here. It says I can make a long stick, but I don't have a Oh. Improved carpentry workbench. Ah, great. So I can't do anything with the log right now. What do I need for the improved bench? I need a split log. How do I get a split log, then? Like... Oh... Half log, hollow log, split log. I need a carpentry workbench. What do I need for the carpentry workbench? It says I need the Okay, let's grab that. Give me you. There we go. Okay, so, again, the liana rope's the big thing to try to figure out. Unfortunately, I need more long sticks for that. Oh. Well, hello, new friend. I mean, I need food, but I'm not going to go after you. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to... Huh, actually, for a tortoise, it's got some speed. I guess we gotta head down and try to find more long sticks over there. I don't want to go cutting the trees down, because it seems like all I'll get is the logs from it. And I can't do anything with them quite yet. It's once I get the... Weirdly enough, the advanced carpentry bench, then I can take logs down to long sticks, which solves my problem. It is a weird bit of a system right now, but let's just try to get more long sticks. Because if I can get those, and I also have fuel for the fire, and I can cook the food, and we're good there. Nothing from that one. Oh, I already got these, didn't I? Oh, nope, I can get that one. Okay, got those. And got that. And I think I see another coconut down here. Yeah, okay. We'll just take the green one, and we'll take that stone. So that way we've at least got one of the big ones to work with. I don't suppose I can do anything with the big skull or the bones here, can I? That is weird. It says, like, we can make with bone, but we can't seem to, like, just get one of these to work at carving it and working down to something else. Okay, well, let's get back to camp and see what we can do with all this. Oh, there's our tortoise friend. Again, I don't want to go hunting him for food if we can avoid it. Well, let's see what we're able to put together and work with now. Okay, so, yeah, we'll make up one of those. That is that handled. We'll put that in. Try to get that going. There we go. Cook the crab. There's a bit of food to help us out a little bit there. That one, we need the liana rope. Yeah, liana rope is the big thing we're missing right now. Now, I still need more food. Now, what about a fishing rod? Because we do have the... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I should make... Yeah, some of these up, just since it was asking us to. Okay, we just need a leaf hat, which means I think we just need to find a few more... leaves. One of these should have. I think. I didn't use up all of them, did I? Oh, shoot, maybe I did. Oh, yeah, see, here's fireflies. So does that mean there's... Oh, no, wait a minute. It said near the foundations of a house on the other side of the island. So, yeah, the spyglass won't be here. We'll take that massive stone, though. And see if we can plunk those in here. We'll take the bone and... How much? Okay, that weighs 8, so no wonder why I'm having trouble. There we go. Just transfer that over. And that, I think, does that for now. No, maybe I'll even just transfer that over. And does that say anything? Nope, just... Seems like they don't have any negative to coconuts, which I think is a little weird for survival games, because I thought real life you really had to mind how much you'll have of that. Okay, that's that. That's that. Yeah, shoot, I guess tomorrow we'll try to find what we're after. So for now, let's get another... we'll go for 8 hours. New day dawned. Okay, so we need to find a little bit... Oh. Last tree was literally right beside where we were working. That's okay. We'll put together that hat then, just to wrap... No. Oh, I need a wide leaf for that. That's why I'm having... Okay, that needs the liana rope. Yeah, I'm going to go along the coast a bit more and see if I can find... one of the trees we need for that. Or, truth be told, that up there could be it as well. Let's just beachcomb a little bit further up here, and then we'll try going for something else. Okay, yeah, no, none of these seem like they're going to be what I'm after, because the liana trees have a very large trunk, and you can easily see, like, they have the vines on them. And this is just another little grove like what we got already. So I think we want to head up and maybe inspect what could be on the opposite side of the island. But so far it's come along pretty steadily. Again, the only thing is just running a little low on, like, key resources. I do like, with everything we put together, even if we make it up, we can still bring that with us somewhere else, so... we can always move camp of sorts if needed. Let's see what's up through here. Ooh. Okay. Fairly sizable... oh, that's another cartographer tree. Oh. I guess we'll take the snake tail? I thought I'd get some meat off of it, but... I'm not sure what I would use the tail for. It's not a medicine. Portable... okay, that's interesting. No portable box. Dried snake tails. Okay, it's for food. We got chamomile, nettle. Just mind ourselves through this little pass here, just in case there are other snakes around. Ocotilo, that gives us more small sticks. No easy way to a liana tree, though. Piece of jatoba gum. Kind of figured that would have been with a tree, because it sounds like that's... no, okay, well, we got some runes and almost like trails off them. Another small stick. At least it looks like the path here isn't too bad for things. We'll try not to touch the nettle, because I don't know if, like, it's related to stinging nettle, but we'll try to mind not getting into anything too dangerous to start. What is this? Tobacco. I don't think we want right now. Yeah, there's something big glowing up there. Just want to see if any of these... I want to be careful where I'm stepping because of the snake we just saw, but... okay, can't interact with that tree. That's mahogany. I'm not seeing any liana trees, though. Because we really need that rope, but... what is that? No, can't interact with that little tree. A stone head. A song of the Golden Age. And from the day the Palace of Trials was built, the Golden Age began. It was the era of wise chieftains, brave sailors, ingenious healers, and skillful craftsmen. The best of them presented their deeds to the gentlemen of the council of 4 tribes, and the Great Four were head of that council. The council chose the best of the best and called them the Honored Ones. The Honored Ones then sailed the Stormbreakers through the fog of belts to pass through the Palace of Trials on Bimini. The worthy who passed all trials were named the highest ones. They drank the waters of the fountain to prolong their years, and took the water with them in special vessels to give to whomever they chose. Those who were granted such gift were called the Gifted Ones. The face of all the highest ones were carved in stone, and the Golden Age lasted for many centuries. Okay, interesting. So that basically seems to say that the thing we're looking for, the Fountain of Youth, is real. But, yeah, the one thing I was hoping to find... seems like it's not as easy to come across as I thought it would be. Now we've got more stone faces. Looks like they might lead up to something. Oh, there's scaffolding? Like, that looks like... yeah, like scaffolding of some kind up there. Oh, speaking of, there's even more right here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, one of the little skunk guys from the boat. So we'll try not to engage with it. I'm hoping maybe if we just keep our distance, it'll leave us be. But yeah, it is just like scaffolding for, I guess, like cutting paths along. But still, again, not what I'm looking for. Okay, we're going on our way, so you don't need to worry. I don't know what kind of animal it's supposed to be. It's almost like a skunk, but I don't know of any skunks that, like, bark like that. But no sign of another spot for us being able to get the liana vines. And that does throw... Well, I mean, that is the biggest limiting factor right now. I find more trees that give us that, then we can craft a lot more things. Yeah, it's not like it's growing on the side of the rune spot there. Huh. Okay, we'll follow this back kind of to where the fork was. Maybe... Nope. That looks like a bird nest. I know it's said to mind birds and wild animals, but... I don't see anything flying around, so maybe we're okay for now. Now, what does nettle give? Nothing. No resources. So I guess it is just something to be cautious of. Like natural deterrent, or maybe you could get injured if you do walk into it. Okay, what is this way, then? I know there's the super tall cartographer tree we spotted, but I don't know if I want to go for that quite yet. I also haven't seen any more of the, like, ferns that give the wide leaves to craft with, either. Seems like some of the resources are a lot harder to come across than I was expecting them to be. Oh, hang on. I see coiling roots over here. I might have missed that on our first, like, little walk this way. So I think that is a sign of liana. That's what we're looking for, banyan trees. Oh, fine, give us... We'll use the iron axe for all of them. Because, again, I've been looking for those for a while, so we'll just snag everything we can. And you only give narrow and yellow. You don't give the wide. Okay, there's a nice little bit of stuff to begin with. So let's take this back and see what we can do. We should be able to make up a few things of the rope. And that'll hopefully let us start crafting and putting together a few of the items we got on the go. The bow would be nice to make, but it's not essential. I think the bigger thing might be trying to get... well, maybe actually the bow would be good to get, because I think the entire point of the advanced archery thing was... Or, sorry, the advanced carpentry bench was to take the logs, cut them down to long sticks, and use those long sticks to then make up the weak bow I had in mind. Let's just get back to camp and see how we're sitting with everything. As I do have hunger again we have to worry about. Here we are. Oh, again, I don't want to hunt you if I can avoid it, so you're free to chill around here for now. Okay, let's see. So for crafting, you know what? Actually, yeah, we'll repair that. Okay, so it was in resources. Yeah, let's make up all 7. And we actually ran out of narrow leaves, but that's all right there. Okay, do that. Put that together so we have the carpentry workbench. Food is really a problem. I shouldn't work when it's dark. And I don't really have any more things for, like, food-wise. I don't know if there's any other crabs around is the thing. I want to get a little bit more food for us before we try sleeping, because I don't want to start starving, but I might have to just go for coconuts. So I haven't really seen too many more crabs about. Although if I do... Oh, that's another thing, because you have to use the long sticks. Even if I do take down a crab, I have to cook it. And there's something along there, too. You know what? Ah, that doesn't... Yeah, I thought we'd have that happen. Okay, we'll do that. Get those made up. That's at least enough food to take us till tomorrow morning. So we'll go to sleep and see how we're sitting after that. Well, at least we got the workbench made, and we'll see, again, about the bow and arrows. I don't know if we'll need range stuff all that much, because, like, it will help for hunting, even if we haven't seen that much to hunt. We're going to try to leave our little tortoise friend alone. We're not that desperate for food yet. We'll probably try exploring more of the beach in time. Yeah, for now, let's just get here and get a few hours of sleep. Okay, so this is able to make split... Okay, so I can actually make a split log from this, so that's good to know. And that I can use then, I think, for... the advanced carpentry bench, or the improved one. Nope, maybe not. Okay, there's regular workbench and improved workbench. I need split log for that. Let me see about the... Yeah, you know what? Make that to have. So we've got the bow in hand now. Let's see about some arrows. Oh, that I guess we just make from our general inventory. And I need more of those frond leaves. Which I don't think we have... Oh, actually, just hovering over it with the mouse, we can check. Being restored, being restored, being restored. Great. See, I will have to go to another spot, try to get those... Oh! I can get those. Okay. For those, I need feathers. We don't have yet, so I might as well just make... It's not a lot, but at least we do have something now. And it does seem like it operates just like the spear does. Or the throwing mechanics do. So at least we got a little bit on the go. Let's follow along the beach this time and see what we can find. I don't know if I want to cut too far inland yet while I'm still just, like, getting my bearings. I'd like to try to get, like, the leaf hat on us and maybe possibility of an extra bandage if needed. I'm not all sure what kind of dangers we might face. So it might not hurt just to get ourselves a little bit more prepared. And we got... Yeah, you know, I might as well pick this up since I think we used up most of our... most of those. Another weird pair of coconuts, just middle of nowhere, but we'll take. Stick we'll grab. shells I'm going to leave alone. I know we can get the mollusks, but I don't know if you can actually cook them. As it says, it does restore 8 food and 4 water, but I don't like the indigestion chance. Sure, it's not that big, but things can snowball on you pretty quick in survival situations. Yeah, for what we had found there, I'm surprised we don't have more wide leaf ferns just about. We do have whatever that is. And we do need to mine our food and water, so... you know what? Maybe we'll pick that up, go into the shade of the tree there. Change those coconuts into their resources, or like their edible stuff, and then go explore that. There we go, just get out of the shade. Do that. Do that. There, get a little bit in us and keep going. I heard more like that little chittering barking, so we might have another one of those weird dog skunk things about. Yeah, see there. Nope, we got another big mural here of some sort. But nothing... Nope. Kind of like a stick fence? Ooh. That's sizable. 23. Song of the Punishment of the Gifted. When death had taken the last of the highest ones, the great hunt ended. The families and loved ones of highest ones who were gifted longevity faced an even worse fate than death in battle. The day after the end of the hunt, all the gifted ones were brought to a high cliff above the deep sea on the island of the birds. One by one, the gifted were brought to a cliff and fed the poison of swamp frog, which immobilized them. And those who drank were thrown paralyzed at the bottom of the sea to drown. At the end of that day, there were no gifted left alive, and their bones rested at the bottom of the sea. The race of mortals was destroyed forever, and only mortals dying of disease remained on the islands. Okay, feels like we're learning the later parts of the story first. I guess that goes to explain why all the runes are about. And there's nobody here with them. Yeah, might as well grab the coconuts. They're basically just like little snack bars for us. Ooh. We'll leave the massive stone because we don't want the carry weight of it. No, I do see some crabs. I don't know if I have any long sticks to cook them, though, is the only issue. Oh, is this the spot where... Oh. Piece of natives map. You've learned a new way to open up the next region. Something, something, something. Skulls left here. Ooh. Oh. I thought it said, like, top of mountain, but I guess this is what they were talking about. That's a lot of skeletons down there. I don't know if I'd be able to use the bones for anything or not, but... Like, even looking along here, I don't see any more, like, ferns for the wide leaves like I was after for that hat. Maybe we'll try and see how the bow and arrow does against a crab. Right, I messed that up. I gotta remember to... There we go. Oh, and the arrow does keep. Perfect. And... yeah, I think next objective will be... Ooh. We'll be trying to get further inland, or going back through that little rock pass we found. Because going along the beach for as far as we've gone... and we've gotten some food, which is nice, but not much else. There we go. Shooting up to level 1. Yeah, I don't see anything more than we've been finding in other spots, so... we'll turn back and make the march back for camp. Or maybe I'll try running us there, so that way we're there faster to end the episode off. I was hoping to find a little more, but doesn't seem we'll get luck with that. It is pretty easy to see where we came from, though, with that big tree. As long as we're not using up, like, our food or water to run, then I have no problem with just doing a few little jogs to get back. I don't know if... like, it almost looks like there's a trail that's running up along there. There actually might be a way up into the island from there. It's like... if you follow along that, it goes along, and it looks like there's another ridge above that, which you could follow too. Although I do also see our first bird sighting for the area. I just don't know how they kind of are with us. If they'll be, like, aggressive, or they're territorial, or something like that. That chamomile... I guess we can take the little bit of the flowers from it. And try to work faster back to camp. So good news is we've got a little bit of food we should be able to cook up. Get our meters up a fair ways, and then we'll spend a fair bit of time properly going into the heart of the island. See if maybe we can find another cartographer tree, and hopefully that'll give us a better, like, layout of everything around us. It seems like all we have to do is find one, and the ladder's automatically given and put in place. So hopefully that's still the case, and that helps us a lot when it comes to just mapping out the island ahead. Oh, and there's our turtle friend, or tortoise friend, I should say. Yeah, so with that, we are good to end today's episode of Survival Fountain of Youth right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, those survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.